Mary Richardson with Music Junkie Press. We're actually down here at the Sweetwater Music Hall in Mill Valley. Gorgeous day out. But we got someone special for you. We've got Ben and David of the Delta Saints. Welcome.
Greetings. Hello.
Okay, guys. Actually, by the time this airs, it will be out. Bones will be released this week on Friday.
Yeah, on Friday.
How is that? That's exciting to finally get to that.
It's the most exciting thing.
So glad it's finally here.
Yeah.
It's just been, I think it's always just such a process, and then you get done with the creative part, which you spend so much time doing, and like you put so much effort into it, and you're like, cool. Wait 8 months.
Yeah.
For like,
for all the
marketing
Mm-hmm.
and like, we're gonna try to get this distribution, and you're just like, well, but like, I want people to hear the record.
It's,
like,
you know what? I got to tell you, it's got this. You guys really created this raw, honest energy, the soulful vibe that comes out. Did you guys do anything special in your recording process to be able to get that? I mean, because it really shows through.
Yeah, well, it was a very different recording process for us. In the past, projects that we've done, we'll write a song and then we'll road test it, play it live, 200 times before we record it. And for this album, a lot of the tunes were actually written in the studio, so we caught a lot of that like raw magic kind of as it was happening.
That's
really
definitely that organic nature comes out, and
cool.
Can't imagine to see how it's going to be coming out live when you guys perform.
Yeah,
You guys had a couple days already performing some of the songs out
Absolutely,
here.
Yeah, we I guess technically started the tour like a week and a half or 2 weeks ago, but we did like 2 shows and had like a week off to like have the van get over to the other side of the country.
Yeah.
Then we've done like I think 3 shows so far in California, so just kind of working our way up and kind of starting the tour off pretty well, I think. It's been all right.
And you guys are going straight through, but even more exciting is that you're going back to Europe after this now.
Yeah.
You're returning back to that. Now, you guys definitely go out there and do it all, which is great. And it's great to be able to have you go out there. What do you guys most look forward to returning back to Europe for?
Beer.
Belgian beer,
Beer.
Spanish wine.
Right?
Yeah.
Octopus.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean
Yes.
the food. I mean it's one of like the weird like little pleasures that I think we accidentally stumbled into. But when you get to travel, even if you're just traveling regional or whatever, like just being able to eat and drink things that you don't have readily at home,
Absolutely.
Do you get to do any of the little? I mean, do you get to do any traveling or touristing, or is it pretty much the same thing as here? Your days are just sort of waiting around.
I think we're getting more and more. It's still 90% hurry up and wait.
Yeah.
But this will be our 7th and 8th tour in Europe. This coming up, and you get more familiar, so things become a little more efficient, and we're lucky that now we get to afford maybe an extra day off.
Yes.
During the tour, or something where you can like
fun.
you're still there to work, and you're still like not able to like put on the fanny pack and like be a tourist and use the selfie stick, but like you were able to like walk around a little more and feel a little more comfortable, which kind of by its own nature allows you to have more fun.
It's just great and exciting because tonight you're down here. This Sweetwater has a great vibe. I mean, it definitely does, and that's the neat thing that's going to come out when you guys perform, because you guys bring out this soulful energy, and then to have it there in this intimate environment that really just compounds it is going to be exciting to see.
Yeah, I'm excited. Yeah,
And so you got to tell us about. We've heard about a story. Is it Butte La Rose? Is that the song?
Yeah.
Got to tell us a little bit about the story behind that, because we heard a little bit about how something tied to New Orleans and everything. Can you tell us a little bit how that song came out?
So the Butte La Rose is a town it's a couple maybe an hour north of New Orleans, and right on a big waterway, right? And so there's a lot of rain, a lot of flooding post Katrina.
Yeah.
And they essentially kind of as like a safety net flooded the town to save New Orleans, right? That was the plan. So it's kind of that's kind of where it lyrically kind of came from,
Yeah, it gave us ode to this great city.
Yeah,
it's just really cool.
It was cool, and it's kind of it's tragic in and of itself, and so that's kind of where it started, and then it all came together in the studio very off the cuff, just terrifyingly so. Our producer literally sent Dylan and myself into the booth and was just like, cool, play this.
Wow.
And then sing. And I was just like, well, we don't really have chord structure. We don't have lyrics. Like, what do you, and he's just like, doesn't matter. Like that's really pushing that kind of momentary creativity, It came out. It's one of the coolest things I've ever been a part of, that song.
It is. It's exciting. It's actually, it's all the songs in there. They just have something different that grab a hold of you. And that's it. It's neat to see that you guys did something so different in a time where everybody's either following the little the line of sheep there, or else they're trying to be so far off that you're just like, what in the hell? And you guys are just creating this great emotional connection with your music, and we're excited to get everybody to get out there. So the album will be out Friday.
Yeah.
Then you're going to go out and tour. Now, the energy you guys bring to the stage, did you guys do any pre-show rituals at all? Or?
We're actually pretty bad about pre-show rituals. We
Haven't
do.
yet?
Yeah.
They just like drink too much beer, or eat too much like heavy food.
Yeah.
And so like
Waddle
10 minutes,
around on
10
stage.
minutes before, you're like, Jesus, that was such a bad decision.
Yep.
You're like, we
Yeah,
gotta
that's
come up
really
with
our
everything.
pre-show chant. It's like, what do we do?
Too much sushi.
I like that.
I mean,
Yeah.
we should do something. We like, generally would try to 30 minutes before, kind of everybody get in the same room, and you talk about set list, and you know, there's no like pre-show like hands in the center.
Yeah.
There's not a lot of grab ass going on. But,
Yeah, good.
but
No official grab ass.
not in the pre-show.
Right.
It's more in the van. But but it's try
You guys
to
have a lot of fun out there.
yeah,
That's the neat
do
part.
have a good time doing it. But
Now, when you guys are traveling out here on these long tours, who's in charge of the playlist when you guys are on the road, or does everybody sort of have their own?
It rotates pretty well.
Yeah.
Nate kind of is the unofficial like playlist guru,
Uh-huh.
our keyboard player, and it's so eclectic. We'll be listening to
I like that.
bebop, and then go really heavy and dark, and it just
So there's nothing there that will
all around.
surprise people. That's
Right,
the neat
exactly,
thing. It's like it's all out there.
yeah, well, some things surprise people. There'll be like some left field ones occasionally.
Right,
And you're just
right.
like, oh, what is this?
Oh, okay, I'll go with it.
But it's kind of cool though. You like, I have a tendency to wear out a record, to listen to a record. I mean, literally 100 times to where at the end of it, I'm just like, I don't want to hear this ever again. It might be the most brilliant record ever made. So it's nice that, at least in the van, you don't ever quite know what you're gonna get.
Yeah.
You know, you wake up from a nap and you're just like I went to bed and we were listening to like.
Oh, it was so bizarre today. It was like a modern day reading of the Bible or something.
Oh,
Well,
you're
it was
kidding.
called like God is disappointed in you,
Oh,
and it
you're
was
kidding.
incredible because the guy was just like, it's just vulgar.
Yeah.
But he's like telling it like as like he's not like adding any creative like bias or taking any liberties. Like he's just telling it like it would be told, kind of in like young modern, like talking about
Slang.
Yeah, slang.
So
Like God was
that's
pissed
great.
off and he fucked up a lot of people.
Yeah.
And you're just like, oh,
So that's what happened.
wow.
It's like the Dennis Leary version.
Yeah,
Dennis Leary and Henry
Exactly.
Rollins
I like
could like
that.
figure out a way to tell the Bible how it was. Like,
Oh my god.
Yeah.
That's cool. So you never know what you can
You
listen
really
to.
have no idea.
yeah, it was weird. The other day, I woke up from a nap, and Nate was listening to this this blog about, or this podcast about psychedelic drugs. And the guy he was interviewing, the interview, it sounded just like Mr. Rogers.
Yeah.
Like I swear to God, like I had to ask you. I was like, please, like for the sake of my inner child, tell me that this is not Mr. Rogers talking about like flying to the moon on DMT. Like
You're like,
please.
oh man.
Yeah, no, it was just like
Traumatized by it.
I mean, as an adult, I would have appreciated it, but like
Yeah.
my inner child was kind of crushed for a minute. I was like, will you be my neighbor? Like,
You're like, oh man.
You know,
Well, that's the thing about music, though. The neat thing is that there's a different sound for whatever emotion you have, and that's what the other part we want to really emphasize to people is to come out to the live shows, because I mean, to be in the moment and experience it firsthand is so much more rewarding. Also, you can listen to the album, but when you go out there, you experience it. And that's what we want to tell people, to get out to your shows. You're going to be out this whole next month, and then over in Europe, we have to see if we have a correspondent in Chicago. I mean, is she in Munich? See if she's going to get out.
Yeah, that'd be great.
We'll have her
be
go
all
out
around
there.
Germany.
Munich.
Yeah, because she's out there and be able to catch a show and everything, because it's exciting to help get everybody out there and live that moment. Now, lastly, is there anything you want to share with your fans and our audience?
Well, so like you said, the record on Friday comes out. In Europe, it'll come out, I think, a month from Friday.
Okay.
We're really excited about it. It should be on all over iTunes, Amazon. We'll have the vinyl at some
so you
point
are
in the
gonna have
next
the vinyl, yes.
in the next 6 weeks to 4 years. At some point, we will get it.
That's how vinyl goes.
Yeah, and it's just we're really excited about it. Like it's definitely different than our first record, and I think it's kind of venturing into a more modern feel, and we're really excited about it. We're having a lot of fun playing it live. It's just
What's been your favorite song to play live right now? Is it Heavy Hammer, or which? I mean, literally.
Oh man. Yeah, I think it depends on the night.
Yeah. I
think it
love
depends on
playing
the person,
Dust.
too.
Yeah, Dust has been really fun.
yeah.
Nice.
Super heavy.
It's and it's one of those. Dust and Berlin are two that it takes the right crowd to really get into it, and it's kind of fun to see people like who aren't necessarily ready for it. Like ready for it to get a little weird, and they're just kind of like, what is going on? But then you play some nights where people are just like, you know, yes, weird! You know,
like Berlin, definitely.
Right,
Oh, that's gonna be cool.
So it's kind of a fun. It's kind of like a crapshoot. It's, you know, a little terrifying at moments when you're just like, I really hope this goes over all right. You know, hope this is the right crowd.
Yeah.
Well,
So,
definitely you'll see how it goes down tonight. I'm sure everybody out here is really looking forward to it too.
Yeah.
We're excited about it.
Awesome. We are too.
And wish you guys luck on the road and tell everybody to pick up Bone should be out today, guys, because we'll be posting today, so get it. Pick it up and enjoy it.
hey, I'm Ben Ringle from the Delta Saints.
And I'm David Speaker from the Delta Saints.
And if you're addicted to music, get your fix at Music Junkie Press.